Fashion 1806. Fashions for March 1806. Explanation of the Prince of Fashion. Number 1. Bedford Police and hat color, La Beau de Paris, trimmed with fur to match. Number 2. Trafalgar dress, white satin, trimmed with gold or silver lace. Number 3. York mantle and hat, seal skin or Gregorian cloth, edging, orange and scarlet, India pattern. Walking dress, cambric muslin, with work. Number 4. Bedford hat, purple velvet and gold, with white feathers. Number 5. Count dress cap, white crepe, and silver tiara in front. Number 6. Count dress bandeau, crepe and gold. Number 7. Velvet cap, color to fancy. Parisian dresses. London fashions for March. The more elegant the taste, the more superior the beauty of a lady, the less she has occasion for ornaments. Her dress, therefore, should be simple and unaffected. This incontestable truth should convince our London fashionables that the only improvement in dress consists in a superadded simplicity and gracefulness, and not in a singularity of costume of any kind whatever. The dress that appears the most elegant in the day would ill become the evening, at the opera, no, or at the ball, a circumstance arising principally from the choice of the colors. The pale yellow color, which is extremely elegant in the day for beautiful women, appears soiled in the evening, and tends very much to diminish the glow and impair the brilliancy of the complexion. Dress has become so astonishingly capricious that a lady is not considered fashionable if she appears in public 2 successive days with the same bonnet. Some variety must be given, either by superadding fresh ornaments, or new modeling the old. The colors of bonnets and gowns are so often varied, that the gown which corresponds with a bonnet one day, is upon the next contradictory to real taste and elegance. Our most favorite promenades have not been, during the last month, strikingly conspicuous for the display of dress. We have, however, seen some very graceful Turkish slate-colored velvet turbans, ornamented with fur of the same color. They have a rich effect, and are confined to the nobility, and the more aspiring classes of fashion. The most prevalent pelisses are made of black velvet, with a flounce of deep rich black lace. This last walking dress is worn by all kinds of fashionables, which renders it common, and is abandoned by those who pretend to real taste and novelty. All kinds of bonnets, from a straw to a black velvet turban, are worn with black velvet pelisses. The latter turban is sometimes ornamented with a black feather, in which case it must hang gracefully over the forehead. It has then some claims to attraction, when worn by an elegant woman. Straw turbans with 2 pale roses, one blown, and the other a bud, is a spring hat, and likely to become fashionable. In short, velvet and straw bonnets are the only headdresses worn for walking. Dome crowns and gypsy straw hats are likely to be the most prevalent fashion for the ensuing month. The ladies in the boxes of the opera display, in general, much elegance. Many wear the sleeves of their gowns cut in the Spanish style. These kind of sleeves are only seen with full dress gowns. White muslin gowns, tastefully embroidered, are very general. A white or light blue satin turban, ornamented with white down, contribute much to the elegance of this half-dress. Velvet mantles grace the shoulders of the London fashionables, and when elegantly drapered on the back, are very tasteful and striking. Many ladies wear at balls and fashionable assemblies their hair fancifully dressed. A neat small square comb, ornamented with pearls, is placed in the front. The hair thus dressed precludes the necessity of any other species of headdresses. Necklaces are fashionable, and cannot be too monastic. These kinds of necklaces are only worn in half full dress. Red coral necklaces, with a small watch set in pearls, attached to a string of red corals, are becoming fashionable. White tippets are very general. They are considered elegant and necessary. Muffs are scarcely ever seen. Fashion requires them to be white when they are adopted. White or rose-colored silk stockings, with a narrow clock, not embroidered, are the only silk stockings that adorn the feet of the models of fashion. The dress of a lady is beginning to be less sumptuous. Of course it is less expensive. Lace is now almost rejected, except in the embellishment of mantles. Ridicules have completely perished, and the pocket is at length restored to its usual place. Laced half boots, in the Chinese style, are fashionable for walking.